A 2000-year-old computer, clay jars that may have produced electricity, stone carvings of modern helicopters, nuclear reactors that ran billions of years ago, and even iron pipes inside the mountains in China. These are time slip artifacts, objects and events that don't belong in their time. Are they evidence of lost civilizations, or are we just misreading the past? OOPARTs, or out of place artifacts, are discoveries that seem far too advanced for the time they come from. Mainstream scientists often dismiss them as coincidence, hoaxes, or natural formations. But every time one appears, it forces us to ask, what if history is hiding chapters we have lost? In 1901, divers exploring a Greek shipwreck pulled up a corroded bronze lump. Inside, they found precision gears, part of a device now called the Antikythera mechanism. Built 2000 years ago, it tracked planets, eclipses, and even Olympic cycles. Nothing this complex would appear again until medieval Europe. Believers see it as proof of lost ancient technology. Skeptics say it was just one genius invention that vanished with time. Either way, it shows ancient civilizations were far more advanced than we often give them credit for. In 1938, near Baghdad, archaeologists found clay jars containing copper cylinders and iron rods. When filled with acidic liquid, they produced a weak electric current. Were they used for electroplating gold jewelry, religious rituals, or just storage containers? Without direct evidence of wiring or devices, skeptics say the battery theory is wishful thinking. But it still raises a fascinating possibility. Did ancient people stumble onto electricity long before we did? In Egypt's Temple of Seti, carvings seem to show helicopters, submarines, and even fighter jets. Thousands of years before powered flight, this looks impossible. Skeptics explain this as overlapping hieroglyphs, layers eroded by time. Believers see them as proof of lost technology or even visitors from the skies. Either way, they spark one of the most hotly debated OOPART mysteries. In 1972, scientists discovered uranium in Gabon that looked used. The shocking answer? Natural nuclear reactors had formed 2 billion years ago. Water moderated uranium rich deposits, creating self sustaining fission reactions, running for hundreds of thousands of years. Scientists see this as a natural phenomenon, but to some, it's impossible to separate the word reactor from technology. If nature can make reactors, could humans have stumbled on this knowledge earlier than we think? In China's Jinai province, near Mount Baigong, explorers found rusted iron pipes running into rock and emerging around a dried up lake bed. Some were thick as a man's arm, others as thin as a matchstick. The strangest part? The rock around them was dated to millions of years old. How could manufactured pipes exist in such ancient stone? Believers claimed it was evidence of an ancient civilization or even alien engineering. The pipes became an internet sensation in the early 2000s, often called the Baigong Pipes mystery. Geologists investigated and found another possibility. The pipes were actually natural formations created when minerals like iron oxide filled tree roots or fissures in rock. Over time, they hardened into tube like shapes. But skeptics can't fully explain why some pipes appear metallic and tested high in iron. The debate continues. Are they geological quirks or relics of something forgotten? The Saqqara bird was discovered in 1898 in Saqqara, Egypt. It's made of sycamore wood, about 14 centimeter long, with a wingspan of around 18 centimeter. It resembles a bird but lacks detailed features like feathers and instead has a vertical tail like that of an aircraft rudder. Mainstream archaeologists say that it's a toy, a ceremonial object, or perhaps a weather vane. Birds were important in Egyptian symbolism, while others claim it's a model glider or a representation of ancient knowledge of aerodynamics. Experiments with replicas suggest it can glide short distances, though not function as a powered aircraft. The mysterious metal spheres of South Africa were found in pyrophyllite deposits near Ottosdal, South Africa. They are dated geologically to about 2.8 to 3 billion years ago. They are small metallic-like spheres, 0.5 to 10 centimeters in diameter, some with parallel grooves encircling them. The composition is mainly pyrophyllite matrix or soft volcanic ash, with inclusions of hematite. Mainstream science believes the spheres are natural concretions formed by geological processes. The grooves are likely the result of natural splitting or deformation, while others suggest those artifacts as relics of an ancient advanced civilization or even alien technology because of their perfect spherical form and the mysterious grooves. The Pumapunku stones are part of the Tiwanaku archaeological complex near Lake Titicaca in Bolivia. They are supposed to be constructed by the Tiwanaku culture, flourishing between 500 to 1000 CE. These stones are megalithic sandstone and andesite blocks, weighing up to 130 tons. They are cut with remarkable precision, which includes straight cuts, right angles, drilled holes, and interlocking designs. Most famous are those H blocks that appear almost mass-produced with uniform dimensions and shapes. Mainstream archaeologists suggest that these are constructed using advanced stone masonry, hammerstones, abrasives, and copper tools. The stones were likely transported with rams, ropes, and manpower, though methods remain debated. Alternate views suggest that these stones are evidence of lost high-tech civilizations. The precision has been compared to modern machine-cut stones. Other time-slip artifacts include crystal skulls, supposedly ancient but later proven to be carved in the 19th century. The London hammer, found encased in stone, though geologists say the rock likely formed around it recently. The Piri Reis map from 1513, which some claim shows Antarctica without ice centuries before satellites. These objects keep showing up in documentaries, books, and movies because they represent a bigger question. What if humanity had knowledge we have lost now? They remind us of our fascination with Atlantis, alien visitors, and hidden chapters in history. They mix science with myth, and that's a recipe we can't resist. Skeptics remind us that science has solved most of these cases. Hoaxes, erosion, natural processes, or just misrepresentation explain much of it. Believers argue that mainstream archaeologists dismisses anomalies too quickly, that every myth hides a grain of truth and every OOPART is a clue to something we have overlooked. So are time-slip artifacts proof of ancient technology, signs of alien visitors, or simply reminders that nature and chance can play tricks on us? What do you think?